If your income doubled tomorrow, would your body stay calm? Or would something inside you start to feel tight, unsteady, almost like you're losing control? Because most people think they want more money, but very few people have trained their body to feel safe with more money. And if your body doesn't feel safe, you won't keep it. You might make it. You might touch it. You might even see it in your account. But something will happen. An expense, a decision, a delay, a pattern you've seen before. And it brings you right back to where you started. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because your nervous system is doing exactly what it was designed to do: protect you. Even if that means protecting you from the very thing you say you want. So in this video, we're not going to focus on making more money. We're going to focus on something far more important: becoming someone who can actually hold it. Most people believe money is about strategy. Work harder, be more disciplined, invest smarter, take the right risks. And those things matter, but they're not the foundation. Because if strategy alone created wealth, everyone with access to information would already have it. The truth is, money is about capacity, your ability to receive it without tension, your ability to hold it without anxiety, your ability to grow it without feeling overwhelmed. Because when money starts to increase, it doesn't just bring numbers, it brings visibility, it brings responsibility, it brings change. And your body feels that immediately, not logically, physiologically. Your heart rate shifts, your breathing changes, your mind starts scanning for risk. And beneath all of that, your system is asking one question: is this safe for me? And if the answer is even slightly no, your behavior will adjust to bring you back to what feels familiar, even if familiar is less. When your nervous system doesn't feel safe with money, it doesn't make an announcement. It doesn't say, "I am now rejecting wealth." It operates quietly, through patterns. You hesitate when an opportunity shows up. You overthink simple decisions until the moment passes. You feel a sudden urge to spend right after money comes in, just to relieve the pressure of having it. You avoid the very actions that would move you forward. And on the surface, it all feels reasonable. It feels like timing. It feels like logic. It feels like circumstance. But underneath it is regulation or dysregulation. Because if your body associates money with stress, it will do anything to reduce that stress, even if that means reducing your income, even if that means letting opportunities pass, even if that means staying exactly where you are, not because you lack ability, but because your system has not yet learned that it's safe to expand. Money does not move towards stress. It moves towards safety, not external safety, not perfect conditions, not certainty in the outside world. Internal safety, the kind where your body is calm even when things are expanding. Because when your system feels safe, you stop reacting. You stop tightening. You stop forcing. You stop trying to control everything. And something shifts. You begin to allow. You make decisions from clarity instead of urgency. You hold on to what comes in instead of pushing it away. You expand without resistance. This is why two people can have the same opportunity, and one grows from it while the other collapses under it. It's not intelligence. It's not effort. It's capacity. Wealth is not something you chase. It's something you become available for. So instead of forcing more effort, we're going to do something different. we're going to remove the resistance. We're going to gently release the patterns your body learned over time, that money is unstable, that growth is overwhelming, that having more means losing control. Because none of those beliefs started with you. They were learned, conditioned, repeated, and what is learned can be unlearned, not by fighting it, not by forcing yourself to think differently, but by clearing it, letting it dissolve, returning your system to a state where it no longer needs to protect you from expansion. And we're going to do that now, together. I'm sorry for teaching my body that money creates stress. Please forgive me for holding on to instability as something familiar. Thank you for protecting me in the only way I knew how. I love you. Pause. I'm sorry for every moment I chose tension over trust. Please forgive me for believing that more would overwhelm me. Thank you for allowing me to see this clearly now. I love you. I'm sorry for any part of me that learned that money creates pressure. Please forgive me for holding on to the belief that growth leads to overwhelm. Thank you for showing me that I am now ready to release this pattern. I love you. I'm sorry for every moment I felt unsafe having more. Please forgive me for tightening when things began to expand. Thank you for allowing me to see this clearly now. I love you. I'm sorry for associating money with responsibility that felt too heavy. Please forgive me for believing I had to carry everything alone. Thank you for reminding me that I can grow without losing myself. I love you. I'm sorry for any memory, any moment, any experience where money felt unstable. Please forgive me for allowing that feeling to shape my relationship with wealth. Thank you for dissolving that connection now. I love you. I'm sorry for resisting the very thing I said I wanted. Please forgive me for pushing away opportunities that were meant for me. Thank you for helping me open again. I love you. I'm sorry for believing that more money would create more problems. Please forgive me for expecting stress instead of stability. Thank you for shifting this expectation now. I love you. I'm sorry for holding on to the idea that I am not ready. Please forgive me for underestimating my ability to handle more. Thank you for expanding my capacity in this moment. I love you. I'm sorry for every time I chose what was familiar over what was possible. Please forgive me for staying small when I was ready to grow. Thank you for guiding me into something greater. I love you. I'm sorry for any fear connected to visibility, responsibility, or change. Please forgive me for allowing that fear to limit my income. Thank you for releasing that fear now. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry for any part of me that doubts my ability to hold more wealth. Please forgive me for questioning whether I can stay grounded as I grow. Thank you for strengthening my capacity now. I love you. I'm sorry for linking money with stress, urgency, or pressure. Please forgive me for carrying that association into my present life. Thank you for replacing it with calm and stability. I love you. I'm sorry for believing that more requires sacrifice of peace. Please forgive me for thinking I had to trade calm for success. Thank you for showing me that I can have both. I love you. I'm sorry for any resistance that remains in my system. Please forgive me for holding on to it longer than necessary. Thank you for dissolving it now. I love you. I'm safe to receive. I'm safe to hold more. I'm safe to expand. I'm safe to grow without losing control. I'm safe to experience wealth as something steady and supportive. I'm safe. I am safe to receive large amounts of money while remaining calm, grounded, and in control. I trust myself with more. I trust my ability to make decisions from clarity instead of pressure. I trust my ability to hold wealth without tension. I am no longer the version of me that felt overwhelmed by growth. I am someone who expands naturally. I am someone who stays steady as life improves. I am someone who can receive, hold, and grow wealth with ease. Money feels stable in my life. Money feels calm in my life. Money feels supportive in my life. I no longer react to money. I respond with clarity. I remain grounded as things increase. I remain steady as opportunities appear. I remain in control as my life expands. I am stable. I am regulated. I am open. And money meets me at this level. The goal was never just to make more money. The goal was to become someone who can hold it. Someone who does not feel pressure when things grow. Someone who does not feel fear when opportunities appear. Someone who remains calm, clear, and grounded no matter what changes externally. Because when your system feels safe, everything changes. You stop chasing. You stop forcing. You stop trying to control every outcome. And instead, you begin to allow. You allow money to come in. You allow it to stay. You allow it to grow. And most importantly, you allow yourself to remain at peace while it happens. This is what true wealth feels like. Not intensity, not pressure, not constant effort, but stability, calm, and quiet confidence. And as you continue to return to this state again and again, your capacity expands, and what once felt like too much begins to feel normal, and what once felt out of reach begins to feel natural. And that is when wealth stops being something you chase and becomes something you live with.